Studies suggest that approximately 44% men and 39% women are susceptible to develop cancer in their lifetime, which is quite scary, but there are a number of ways on how we can avoid or lessen the risk of having one. So in this video, you will learn what are the top most cancer-causing habits. Number 1 on the list. Eating too much sugar. It's true that sugar feeds every cell in our body, even cancer cells, but research shows that eating sugar doesn't necessarily lead to cancer. It's what sugar does to your waistline that can lead to cancer. Eating too much added sugar can lead to obesity and inflammation, which are both cancer risk factors. Eating processed meat. Several research on cancer would prove that processed meat is classified as a human carcinogen. They're prepared with chemicals that have been found to damage cells in the colon and rectum. Hot dogs, ham, sausage, pepperoni and salami, beef jerky and deli meats are considered processed meat. Using plastic. Food and beverage containers, some disposable plates, and toiletry bottles are all plastic and all are made from chemicals. Research suggests that all plastics may leach chemicals if they're scratched or heated. Studies also strongly suggest that at certain exposure levels, some of the chemicals in these products, such as BPA, a synthetic hormone that can disrupt the body's endocrine system and potentially increase the risk of breast cancer. Eating fries and chips. Vegetables like potatoes that contain certain sugars, when heated, form a chemical called acrylamide, a chemical found in cigarette smoke and industrial products. Some studies show that acrylamide can damage DNA, which can increase cancer risk. French fries, potato chips, crackers, breads, cookies, and breakfast cereals are some of the food that we should avoid as much as possible. Eating charred meat. Studies have found that flame grilling or frying meat at high temperatures can form chemicals that can damage DNA, increasing your risk of having cancer. Baking, roasting, and broiling are safer cooking methods, but if you can't live without barbecue, try not to overcook. Using talcum powder. Talcum-based baby powder is made from mineral talc, which is often contaminated with asbestos, a potent carcinogen. So don't take the risk of having that refreshing baby scent. Instead, use natural alternatives such as cornstarch. Poor oral hygiene. Some studies found that gum diseases is associated with a 24% increase in lung and colorectal cancer, while other research says people whose teeth and gums are in poor condition may be more susceptible to an oral virus that can cause certain mouth and throat cancers. To avoid this, good oral hygiene like brushing and flossing twice a day should be observed. Working night shift. Working night shifts disrupts the body's circadian rhythm, which a number of studies have found may raise the risk of cancer development, and other researchers theorize that staying up at night disrupts production of the sleep hormone melatonin, which may protect against the disease. Using parabens. Research shows parabens, chemical preservatives used in toothpaste, shampoos, deodorants, and cosmetics, are easily absorbed through the skin and can boost the growth of breast cancer cells. Not exercising regularly. One of the biggest causes of cancer is leading a sedentary or inactive lifestyle. The human body needs to move. Exercise is crucial to help eliminate harmful toxins from the body. Walking and other kind of cardio exercise at least 30 minutes a day is enough to reduce the risk. Being overweight. The link between obesity and cancer risk is clear. Research shows that excess body fat increases your risk for several cancers, including esophagus, thyroid, postmenopausal breast, uterus, kidney, pancreas, gallbladder, stomach, liver, ovaries, uterus, colon, and rectum. Smoking. The most common cancer is lung cancer, and the most common cause of lung cancer is smoking. Cigarette smoke contains 7,000 chemicals, and at least 70 of them are carcinogens, raising your risk of cancer in nearly every part of the body. Inhaling secondhand smoke. Just like smoking itself, inhaling secondhand smoke causes lung cancer. It has also been linked to an increased risk of breast cancer, nasal sinus cavity cancer, and nasopharyngeal cancer in adults. and leukemia, lymphoma, and brain tumors in children. Excessive drinking. Drinking alcohol can raise your risk of cancer of the mouth, throat, esophagus, larynx, liver, breast, colon, and rectum. The more you drink, the higher your risk of getting cancer. Excessive sun exposure. Exposure to sun causes most of the wrinkles and age spots on our faces. But it doesn't end there. Sunlight produces ultraviolet or UV radiation, which is the #1 cause of skin cancer. Getting a sunburn just once every 2 years can triple your risk of melanoma, the deadliest type of skin cancer. Chronic stress. Not all stress is equally harmful, like when you feel before giving a speech in a huge crowd. This short-term stress tends to subside as soon as the event passes, but not with chronic stress, which has a big impact on your health. It will eventually weaken your immune system, leaving you prone to diseases like cancer. Avoiding these cancer-causing habits is not an assurance of eliminating the possibilities of having one, but it's always wise to choose to do the right thing by preventing it to happen rather than not doing anything at all.